My girlfriend messaged me from my ex's place. Last night. Deal with it. That was it. I answered. All right. Then I boxed up her stuff and stacked it neatly outside his apartment. Her key was useless when she tried to come back the next morning. I'm 28M, and honestly, I still can't believe I'm writing this. Been frozen at my laptop for an hour, trying to process everything. Guess I just need to unload. Wednesday night. Around 8 p.m., I was stretched out on the couch watching the game when my phone lit up. Message from my girlfriend, Cassie, 26. We've been dating nearly 3 years. Living together in my place for about 18 months. Her text? At Nate's tonight. Deal with it. That's all. No reason, no explanation. Nate, her college ex, the one she always swore, was just a friend when his name popped up on her Snapchat. I reread it 3 times, not believing it. My gut reaction? Call her, blow up her phone, demand answers. But something shifted. That smug dismissal, the deal with it. Like I was just furniture she could step on. All right then. Put my phone down, shut off the TV, and got moving. See, Cassie lived in my unit. Lease was in my name, my furniture, my bills. Sure, she chipped in for groceries and utilities, but this was always my place she shared. Key detail for what happened next. I spent the next 3 hours carefully boxing her life. Clothes, skincare, her shelf of succulents, the novels she babied. Used my leftover Amazon boxes, bubble wrapped the fragile things. I wasn't being cruel. I was just done. Here's the twist. I knew where Nate stayed. Months ago, I dropped her off there for some study night with friends. His building was 20 minutes out. Hauled it all into my truck. 3 runs later, by midnight, her belongings were lined up outside his apartment door. Topped it with a note. Since you're here anyway, Jake. I drove home, swapped out the locks. Had been meaning to upgrade to smart locks. For a while, perfect excuse. Slept like a rock. Morning comes. 7:23 a.m., bang, bang, bang. Check the peephole, Cassie. Messy hair, furious. Jake, open up. My key won't work. I crack the chain. Morning. Wonder why. You changed the locks. Yep. Only residents get keys. I am a resident. Let me in. Nope. Guest privileges expired. Your things are at Nate's. Her face cycled red, white, red. You can't do this. I live here. Correction. Lived. Past tense. You spent the night. At your ex's. Told me to deal with it. I did. It wasn't like that, Jake. His roommate was having a crisis. We were just talking. Doesn't matter. You chose. So, did I? Where's my stuff? Safe outside Nate's. Better hurry. Forecast says rain. She screeched like full banshee levels. Mrs. Chun from 4B poked her head out. You're insane. You can't evict me. I have rights. No lease, no mail, nothing tying you here. You were my guest. Guest time is over. She shoved at the door. I closed it. She pounded for 5 more minutes. Threatening cops, lawyers, her dad. I made breakfast with headphones on. Silence eventually. I thought that was it. Spoiler, it wasn't. Update 1. Her entitlement just skyrocketed. Turns out Thursday morning was just round 1. After storming out, she Ubered to Nate's. Found all her things piled outside. Most untouched, but neighbors had helped themselves. Her plants? Dead from the cold night air. Here's the kicker. Nate actually had a girlfriend. Yep, Helena. Been dating 4 months. So Cassie arriving with her whole wardrobe. Didn't go over smoothly. Did she own her mess? Nope. Friday at work. Security buzzed me. Delivery for you. Needs signature. Went down. It was Cassie and her dad, Roger. Security refused to let them up. Bless Derek, my building guard. Roger starts barking. Jake, what's this about making my daughter homeless? I didn't make her homeless. I ended things. After she spent the night at her ex's. She explained it was innocent. You overreacted. She texted me at Nate's tonight. Deal with it. That's not explaining. That's dictating. Showed him the text. His jaw twitched. Still doesn't mean you can toss her out. I packed everything carefully and delivered it. Nothing was tossed. My laptop's gone. Plant's dead. Half my stuff stolen. Choices have consequences. Then her trump card. You owe me $1,200. I gave you rent this month, and you're kicking me out. You chipped $600 for August. It's the 28th. That's 28 days of living. No refunds. On disrespectful breakups. This is an illegal eviction. We'll sue. Please do. I'll happily show the judge your text. The lease and security footage of me. Moving boxes calmly. Derek nods. Yep, I even helped load the elevator. Roger's face went purple. Cassie cried. Her new strategy? Pleading. Jake, baby, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Can we fix this? We just fixed it. Goodbye. Walked off. Derek blocked them. But she didn't stop. Saturday morning. 23 missed calls. From Antonio, my gym buddy. Bro, your ex is here. Making a scene. Turns out she hunted me at the gym. I wasn't there. Switched locations. She accused me of being abusive. Telling strangers I'd toss her on the street. The manager knew me. Security dragged her out. Now she's banned. Then came Facebook. She posted some sob story about being abandoned, homeless, betrayed. No mention of Nate's tonight, deal with it. I dropped one reply, screenshot of her text, and my okay. Let people connect the dots. Best part? Helena commented, is that why you showed up at my boyfriend's? Apartment with boxes? Deleted in minutes. Sunday, unknown number texts me. It's Nate. We need to talk about Cassie. No, we don't. She won't leave. She's causing issues with Helena. Sound like a you problem. Nothing happened, man. We just talked. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. Blocked. Now I'm on my couch, eating takeout. Netflix password changed for good measure. Peace restored. No regrets. Update 2. Thought it was over? Nope. Monday, landlord calls. Dimitri. Jake. Got a call from a woman claiming to be your girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. What did she want? She demanded a copy of your key. Said you illegally evicted her. I told her she's not on the lease. Appreciate you. No problem. But she also told me you were unstable. Suggested I call for a wellness check. The audacity. Tuesday, knock at my door. 2 cops. Mr. Jake, wellness check. Someone's worried. Let me guess, Cassie? We can't say. Invited them in. Poured coffee. Showed text. Explained the mess. They were chill. Logged it as false report. Warned she might escalate. They were right. Wednesday, grocery store. Who do I bump into? Marissa, her friend, across town. Oh, Jake, what a coincidence. Really? I shop here weekly. So, Cassie's on my couch now. Nate toss her. She's struggling. Don't you care? 3 years together, and you just threw her away? She threw us away with one text. I just took out the trash. Marissa frowned. Wow. She said you turned cold. Guess she was right. Grocery run done. Bye, Marissa. But here's where things really kicked off. Thursday, I get an email from a legit law office. My stomach dropped until I opened it. A cease and desist letter from Nate's attorney, addressed to Cassie, demanding she stop harassing him. And Helena, stop showing up at their door, stop spreading lies about their relationship. How do I know? Because Cassie, in all her genius, CC'd me on her reply. She unleashed at the lawyer, claiming I twisted everything, that Nate owed her support during this difficult time. The lawyer's response, also CC'd to me, was glorious. Miss Cassie, you are not welcome at my client's home. Your ex-boyfriend delivering your belongings here creates no obligation on my client's part. Further contact will result in a restraining order. Also, copying third parties on legal correspondence. is inappropriate and unprofessional. I laughed so hard I almost spilled coffee everywhere. Friday, just when I thought the chaos was dying out, I get an alert from my credit monitoring app. Someone tried to open a credit card with my SSN. Guess who? Yeah, Cassie. That's when the humor disappeared. I called the company, froze all my credit, filed a police report for identity theft. The officer who took it? Same guy from the wellness check. Your ex again? He asked. Yep, she's escalating. He nodded. Might be time to consider. A restraining order. I handed over everything. Texts, the fake report, the harassment trail. Now this. They promised to follow up. Saturday morning. Knock at my door. Through the peephole, Roger. Alone this time. I kept the door shut, talked through it. Roger. Jake, please. This is out of control. Cassie isn't herself. She tried to open a credit card in my name. That's a felony. Silence. Then, she what? Identity theft. I filed a report. Jesus Christ. I didn't know. She told me you were being unreasonable, but this... Jake, I'll talk to her. I'm sorry. Tell her any contact goes through lawyers. He left. He actually sounded shaken. That night, I get texts from 3 numbers. Her friends. You're ruining her life over a credit card? She was desperate. You made her homeless. Show some mercy. I ignored everyone. Screenshot, save, forward to my lawyer. Monday morning, Instagram ping. Cassie made a new account. She sent me one message before I blocked it. You won. Happy now? Yes, I was. My apartment was peaceful, credit secure, paper trail airtight, and a crystal clear picture of who I'd actually been dating. She thought she could send that smug text, face no fallout, then escalate to actual crimes. When reality hit, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Final update. This is where it truly ends. After the ID theft, I hired a real lawyer, not some budget hack. Valentina, an absolute shark, who eats harassment cases for breakfast. Expensive, but worth every cent. First move, she fired off cease and desist letters. To Cassie, her dad, and all the flying monkeys who'd been texting me. They were works of art, detailing every incident. False police reports, credit fraud, harassment, warning that further contact equals immediate court action. Most friends vanished instantly. Roger even issued a formal apology through his lawyer, promising no more involvement. Cassie not so much. While that was happening, I've been seeing password reset attempts. Banking, email, even PlayStation. All routed to some random email address. Valentina documented every attempt as harassment. A week later, karma landed. Antonio from the gym called me, half laughing. Bro, your ex just tried to cancel your membership. Claimed to be your wife. Said you were in the hospital. Needed all accounts closed. Manager asked for proof. She bolted. Added to the evidence pile. But karma wasn't finished. Remember Marissa, her friend she'd been staying with? I get a text from an unknown number. Jake, this is Helena, Nate's girlfriend. Can we talk? I called. She was done with Cassie, too. Apparently, Cassie had stalked Nate's job, his gym, even sent flowers to his place. Helena wanted notes for her restraining order. Then she dropped the bomb. Did you know she got fired? What? Last week, Miss worked dealing with lawyers, and IT caught her using her work computer to try to hack your accounts. My jaw nearly hit the floor. She worked in digital marketing. Trust is literally the job. And she tanked her career with cyberstalking, but it spiraled further. Marissa kicked her out after catching Cassie, trying to sell a designer purse on Poshmark, claiming it was hers. She was burning bridges everywhere. 2 days later, Valentina called. Good news. Identity theft charges are moving forward. She's been arrested. I nearly dropped the phone. Turns out she'd pulled this before. College X, same playbook. That guy dropped charges. I wasn't, Valentina added. Also, she did succeed with another card. $3,000 spent online. All shipped to Marissa's place. We've got it nailed. Court came quickly. Cassie showed up looking wrecked. Hair greasy, clothes wrinkled, trying to meet my eyes. I focused on Valentina. The prosecution laid out everything. Fake wellness check, ignored cease and desist, harassment of third parties, credit fraud, attempted hacks. Her lawyer tried the sob story. Woman scorned, suddenly homeless, emotional distress. The judge didn't buy it for a second. Miss Cassie, you were asked to leave a residence where you had no legal claim. Instead of moving on, you chose a campaign of harassment and criminal behavior. Identity theft alone is serious, but your repeated actions show intent to harm. The sentence, 18 months probation, counseling restitution, and a 5-year restraining order. One violation equals jail. The fallout, worse than the sentence. Fired, blacklisted in her industry. No digital marketing firm will touch her. Word spreads fast. Last I heard, she's back living with her parents. Roger sent one last letter through his lawyer. A check for $3,000 covering her fraudulent charges. Wanted to make things right. I took the money, not the apology. As for me, I'm fine. Apartment quiet. Gym routine steady. Dating on hold. Trust issues naturally. But no regrets. It all started with 8 words. At Nate's tonight. Deal with it. And I did, just not the way she imagined. Lesson learned. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And when they tell you to deal with it, make sure you do, on your own terms.